The following story I'm about to read is from a man named David's diary. All the dates are listed in 2008. I shall only be reading the months and the days. June 13th. The wife says that journals help alleviate stress and retain memories. She always has some new way to make it feel like I have some sort of mental deficiency. She says she's going to read it for a few weeks to make sure that I actually write in it. Pretty rude if you ask me. I don't think she'd like it if I went through reading her journal, if she keeps one. But you know what they say, happy wife, happy life. So I guess I'll just do what she says. June 15th. Well, I got a gold star for my last entry, so I suppose I'm doing something right, for once. So I guess I should write about what happened today. Well, Cheyenne, our daughter, came home today talking about her day with my mother. Mom loves taking her to the ice cream shop up the road. She also talked about her new friend she met while playing in the woods. I don't like her going in there alone. She says she wants to go over to her friend's house next door tonight. Maybe I can actually have some playtime of my own with my special friend. June 16th. Slept with my wife for the first time in about 2 weeks. Got to say, if anything alleviates stress, it would be a nice shag like that. Cheyenne is coming home in a few hours, so I guess I should get dressed. Wouldn't want her to be scarred. First time I saw my dad naked, I think I blacked out. There are some things kids shouldn't see. June 20th. Today, Cheyenne came to bed with us for the first time in about 5 years. She said the monsters outside her window were trying to get in, but she's only 8, so what are you gonna do about it, right? I think I was scared of monsters till I was about 9 or so. So it's not anything out of the ordinary. June 21st. Cheyenne hasn't been eating a lot lately, and she looks kind of pale. I tried talking to her, but she says she's fine. Mom should be coming to get her soon. Maybe she can talk to her. June 22nd. Mom says she's worried about Cheyenne. Says she isn't acting right. The wife thinks we should take her to a psychiatrist. As if we weren't out of money already. But if it will help Cheyenne, then I suppose it's okay. June 24th. Well, Cheyenne isn't doing so hot with the psychiatrist. She hardly talks, and when she does, she just talks about the monsters out her window. The psychiatrist thinks it's some kind of coping mechanism for some traumatic event. The man asked if the wife and I were arguing or fighting. He obviously doesn't know what kind of spineless man I am. June 22nd. Cheyenne won't sleep in her own room anymore. She says when she does, the tree man talks to her. I hope she gets over it soon. Can't really have bedtime play when the kid's in the bed. July 2nd. Well, it's been a while, and Cheyenne seems to be getting worse. Now she won't talk at all, and she sits there in the living room, staring out the window. She hasn't slept in her own room, and she keeps waking up screaming. I can't sleep well enough to function at work anymore. And the boss says I need to shape up, or I may wind up out of a job. This whole situation is fucked. July 4th. Last night at about 3 in the morning, Cheyenne woke up screaming again, pointing out her door. She wouldn't talk, just cry. I got fed up and grabbed the bat beside the bed and went into the hallway. Cheyenne's window was open, and her bed sheets were strewn across the room. I looked out the window, but there was nothing. Some sick bastard must have been trying to kidnap her. I called the cops, but they said they couldn't find anything to suggest a forced entry. I swear if I see that creep, I'll cave his skull in. July 5th. Cheyenne talked for the first time in ages today. She said the tree man doesn't like her hiding from him. I tried to get more out of her, but she just kept talking about this tree man. She says he wants to play. I don't like this. Maybe Cheyenne should stay with my mother for a bit after that ordeal in her room. I don't like the idea of someone breaking in here with her. July 6th. Mom took Cheyenne over to her house. Hopefully Mom can get her to talk. July 8th. Mom called last night and said that Cheyenne was acting really strange. I told her about the psychiatrist, and all I got was lectured about being more responsible with my actions around my child. I love my mom and all, but sometimes she can piss me off. I had a security system installed today though, so hopefully I can catch anyone if they decide to break in this time. July 9th. Last night the alarm went off at 3. When I went out to check everything, nothing was open. I don't know what's going on, but I really don't like it. July 10th. When I came downstairs this morning, there was one of Cheyenne's drawings on the front door. I don't know how it got there. I know I didn't put it there, and my wife didn't either. I'm starting to think we may need to move. July 12th. Cheyenne came home today. She seems even worse than before. Mom said she didn't want to do anything the entire time. Just sat at the couch, mumbling about the tree man. I don't know what to do, and I'm starting to get a bit freaked out myself. On July 13th, last night I stayed in Cheyenne's room to wait for this tree man she talks about, but something fucked up happened. I was nodding off, then I heard this loud static sound. It was coming from Cheyenne's toy walkie-talkies. I took out the batteries and set them back in her toy chest. About 20 minutes later, I heard it again. But there was a voice this time. I could hear it clearly through the static. I looked out the window and saw, oh god, this thing standing there. It was so unnatural, looking as, its long, spindly arms, like spider legs. I couldn't see its face. It looked almost like it didn't have one. I woke up this morning on the couch. I don't know if it was all a dream. It didn't feel like it. I think I need to lay off the curry. July 15th. Cheyenne wouldn't wake up this morning. She was breathing, but she wouldn't wake up. We took her to the hospital. They said she was in a coma. Why is this happening to us? What have we ever done to deserve this? The doctor says that she should be fine, but I don't like this one bit. I don't know what to do. July 16th. I got fired today. Boss said I was too unreliable. My wife said she could go work with her dad until I can get another job, but I don't know what to do with myself. July 17th. The doctors called today. They said Cheyenne was doing okay, but they still don't know what's wrong with her. I saw that thing again last night too. It was staring through her bedroom door, looking at me, just standing there. My wife doesn't believe me. She says I'm being overreactive. I know what I saw, and I know it wasn't a dream. July 18th. My first day home alone in years. I don't like it. Every time I see a shadow or a small bit of movement, I freak out. I don't know what that thing is, but I know I don't want to see it again. I spent most of the day sitting on the couch. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. July 20th. These past days have been awful. These past 2 days I saw the thing again. And this time, it moved. Oh god, it fucking moved. It didn't move like anything I'd ever seen. It snapped and cracked with each step. Its fucking face, it didn't have one, just a blank head. I think it pissed the bed when I saw it. The wife doesn't want me talking about it. She won't listen. July 21st. My wife left this morning, and she said she'd have to work overtime because no one could cover for the other shift. I don't want to be here alone. July 22nd. Cheyenne woke up today. She seemed better. At least there was something good. I don't want her in the house though. That thing is in there. The wife says she needs to come home. July 23rd. I woke up screaming. I dreamt about that thing. It was trying to take Cheyenne. I cried like a baby for hours. My wife thinks I need antidepressants. I don't need anything. I'm not crazy, and I'm not imagining things. I won't let that thing take her. July 24th. I woke up this morning and didn't see Cheyenne in bed with us. I lost my mind. I ran around the house looking for her. I found her in the bathroom. She had blood coming out of her mouth. She didn't seem hurt, but she wouldn't say a word, not even a mumble. Oh God, what's going on? July 25th. It lives in the woods behind our house. I saw it looking at me through the trees. I know it's there. I see it every time I look out the window. No one believes me. Nobody understands. July 26th. It came again last night, but I didn't let it take her. I hit it right in its blank face. The bat broke, and I tried stabbing it with the broken edges, but it didn't bleed. I got its head, but the cut was dry, nothing but black. Bellowed it. No blood. This thing isn't possible. It left us alone. My wife still doesn't believe me. It was right there. How could she not see it? She thinks I'm crazy, and she thinks I'm going insane. July 28th. It took her. It fucking took her. I tried to stop it, but I couldn't. It fucking took her. I have to go into the woods. There's no other choice. I won't let it have that thing have my daughter. This is an unknown date. I love you, Scarlett. I'm going to get our daughter. I won't let it have her. It watches us always. It sees us forever. Hey guys, SRG here, and I just wanted to throw out that those last couple parts where I had stuttered was me mocking how it was unaudible to read because the man had scribbled in it at the very last moment in a rush. So that was just me mocking it every time I stuttered in those last couple parts. I was like, yeah, you guys get it. But I also want to throw out the story. I'm going to give like maybe 8 out of 10 because it could have had better touch-ups here and there describing some things. But other than that, it was a really good story, and I enjoyed reading it, and I hope you guys enjoyed listening to it. And if there's got anything else you guys want to hear, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. But this has been SRG Reads, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.